It's surely been one long and sometimes rough past year, but we got through it and we're on to the next one. And for this community, the release of Dying Light 2 feels like the next big step, and I really look forward to it for what's to come. I wanted to make this video because I feel like it makes sense to end the year off with an overall update of things and kind of where I want to bring the channel in the coming years and weeks, we'll see. And honestly, I'm not even sure how many people will even bother watching this video all the way through, but if you do, thank you for the support as always, it really means a lot to me. Being able to turn my long-going hobby into a side job is something I really haven't come to expect this year, but it's happened and I'm really grateful to you because of it. It really takes a lot of work to do YouTube and make it successfully, and I don't even think I have. I just have a good community that keeps coming back, and that's amazing to me. I've committed a lot of my teenage life to this, with me on average putting at least 5 to 6 hours into my channel, future content, big projects, and just whatever's in the works. And next year, that's surely not going to change. I'm probably going to be even more busy with Dying Light 2 and whatever other games come out. There's going to come a point where I begin expanding out to different games like I've done in the past, but Dying Light 2 became my priority this past year. I'm not fully sure what type of games I'm going to plan on showing on the channel yet, but one for sure is Dead Island 2, if it ever releases, which it might not, and I'm kind of okay with it. But hey, more power to them, I actually wish them luck, seriously. So, on to another topic. I do plan on creating a second channel. When I'm gonna post is still up in the air, but I'm letting you know that's coming. I also plan on getting back into live streaming as well in preparation for Dying Light 2. I've talked about this on the channel before, but my internet is pretty terrible. And like, seriously, I haven't had internet the past 5 days. So, I'd say that's the biggest thing holding me back on YouTube. Missing out on streaming Dying to No episodes sucks, but I really haven't had a choice. But occasionally, I am going to start live streaming from different locations, and we'll see how it goes when the time comes. I think streaming is a good way to stay connected to your audience and kind of let them get to know you a bit differently. I'm always reading a script almost word by word, like seriously, when I make my videos, unless it's gameplay highlights, so it's a lot different. A lot more chill, you could say, when you're live streaming. Another thing to quickly make note of is I was working on some new channel art to revamp the look for the new year, but I don't really know where I want to take the design of this channel. So I'll figure it all out eventually, but a change is coming, I just don't know how yet. The next topic is one thing that I haven't spoken about in over 2 years, and that's the return of my roleplays that I started this channel with. I'm not too sure what approach I'm gonna take with this next one, but it's gonna happen no matter how many people watch it. I promise you that. I do plan to incorporate first person and cinematics like I did with that original series I created, with more of an emphasis on bringing in voice talent and more of a professional approach, you could say. With that original series, the overall structure changed entirely by the time I got to the epilogue of that series, and I think we worked on it for over half a year, so I learned a lot. We had over 50 body and voice actors, and that's when I was editing on my phone, and yeah, the quality surely wasn't too great back then. But hey, it got the job done for the time. But I'm ready to get a new team of people together to make things happen in Dying Light 2, so contact me if you're interested. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is I'm currently working on a new Discord server for the channel. Currently I'm on Dying Light Global, different server, but I plan on making one that's more focused on my content, news in the community, and just another way to stay connected. Because we haven't really had that many opportunities besides me replying to your comments, so it'd be nice to actually chat with you folks. So, expect to hear more about that soon as well. Now on to a really different topic, but I've had a few friends in this community want to become content creators of their own, so I thought I'd give some honest, down-to-earth advice to help everyone out here. If you ever truly want to try doing YouTube and want to take it seriously, you have to commit a lot of time to it or be extremely lucky. And that's just kind of how it is sometimes. You have to be lucky playing the algorithm. And it also all comes down to what type of content you really even want to make. So just go for it. You don't need any crazy expensive softwares or mic. You just need to keep things entertaining and speak about a subject if you're a commentator that can drive in a lot of interest based on what's going on online or in that community. You shouldn't always follow what's popular though. You just have to remember you're trying to build a wide audience, so you need to have a little variety. I think this whole topic could be its own video on my second channel, so I won't stay on this topic for any longer. If you have any questions about this though, then I'll be definitely answering them in the comments. I'm always open to helping out. I truly don't know how next year is gonna go. If anything, I'm worried for the launch of Dying Light 2, but I'm also excited to see what the game is gonna finally have to offer. I just deep down have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of outrage, but I really hope I'm wrong. But just by seeing people's expectations and criticisms, I'm just hoping for the best since that's what I'm gonna be focused on for who knows how many years. I just hope there's enough content in the full package to keep people engaged for a long time. If they constantly update the game with free content like the first one, then I really think it has a chance of bringing in a new crowd to the community. As usually with open world games, they shoot it out, maybe polish it a little, and focus on the paid DLC. But seeing how Techland treated Dying Light 1 with their in-game events, there's just really so much potential here. So let's make the best of it as a community and hope for the best. And that's all I really have to say. So if you want, then feel free to like the video, subscribe, and stop by next time.